Good morning and happy Wednesday. Despite when it looks like I am feeling so bad this morning. I am 14 out in marathon and I did my first long run of the week and that was 5 miles. If I'm feeling a little bit better later in the evening, I'm gonna maybe get an upper body session in, maybe from home on the garage gym, something like that. Tomorrow I have another run, so I do have to feel better by tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a shorter run. I'm going to be doing a interval style run, 3 miles. I am going to make some coffee right now and just try and like wake up and feel better. We go to the fun up. You got the most delicious coffee. I love my coffee. A lot of people say different things about having coffee first thing in the morning for your cortisol levels and all the things, but I can't survive without it. And I think my body is adapting enough that I can just drink it straight. But because I am going to sauna, I'm also going to sew up some water, put the liquid IV in there, make sure I stay hydrated. Now let's go. That's fine. Oh, okay. Oh. This video is probably going to just be a bunch of me huffing and puffing and just complaining about my cramps, about everything, about all the things. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take some ibuprofen. I have quite a bit of work to do, so I'm going to shower at home, get my laptop, start working, do all the things that I need to do. Then we'll see how I feel. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm not really in the mood. I need to finish this water and just hydrate. I feel like the hardest thing in the world when you're not feeling good, when you're already bloated and you have cramps, is hydrating, and you should be hydrating. Like, ladies, you need to hydrate, truly. If you're not hydrating, like, everything is off balance, everything's off whack, your hormones are just gonna hate you. I actually just wanted to come and like say one last thing to you guys. And you hear me say this all the time. Your life is in your hands. Obviously, we believe in tawakkul, we believe in qadar, we believe in everything is written for us the way it's supposed to be written. But I'm telling you that on the days that I am the most negative, nothing seems to go right. On the days where I turn things around and I'm more positive and feel like things are going wrong, but I see the silver lining, those are the days where they turn around and they actually end up to be some of my best days. And that a lot of times makes me question my own role in my own reality. If I'm going to be negative all the time and I'm going to always see everything in a negative light, I highly believe that your level and chance of success or happiness or whatever metric you want to throw on top of it is going to be very limited. If you're approaching everything with a can-do positive attitude, you are going to subconsciously program your mind, and that's going to translate into the actions and your actual conscious to be able to turn things around, to be able to make things work in your favor and really find that silver lining. Remember, when Allah closes one door, He will open another door, but you have to be willing to go through that door once it is open. And again, like, just following through with, like, the most notable saying is trust in Allah but tie your camel, right? So you have trust in Allah and you believe that whatever it is that you set out to achieve, He's going to make it possible for you. If you do not take action with that and you do not make the conscious steps towards that, it's never going to happen. I'm choosing to see this in a positive light. Okay, I'm headed home. Salam. I'm putting my seatbelt on. Okay, so all done for the day. This has been such a long day. Honestly, I'm so bad with just taking care of my eyes when I'm working. I have astigmatism in both of my eyes, which means that I get very fatigued after looking at blue light and screens for so long. I just stink at it. It's so bad. I need to just start wearing it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna like self-harm myself. This is so bad. I'm feeling a little exhausted, a little tired, a little headachy, so I'm gonna close my eyes for a bit. I'm gonna go make some breakfast after that. I think I'm gonna have either avocado toast with smoked salmon, or I might do like a scrambled egg wrap, something with a lot of high protein because I really feel like I need it. We're gonna go make some breakfast and then I'm gonna go see if my husband's home yet, hang out with him for a bit just before the kids come home from school, and then after that we'll figure out what the rest of the day brings. I don't really have any plans, which is very, very rare for me to not have any plans or have anything kind of like set in stone for today or for the rest of the day. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy the really slow day. I'm gonna definitely try and get in my steps somehow, some
somewhere today. I might bring out my walking pad, or I might honestly take a stroll outside, although it is really, really cold. So we'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, let's go make breakfast.
And cue the cramps, the really, really bad cramps, but I'm hungry, so let's go make some food. Okay, so while the toast is toasting, I'm gonna cut the avocado and mash it up. I literally need to take an ibuprofen. I really desperately need one. I'm gonna grab a knife. I do love an avocado. Like, how beautiful. It's such a pretty vegetable fruit. Is an avocado a vegetable or a fruit? I don't even know. Like, what does it count as? If a tomato's a fruit and not a vegetable, so is avocado a fruit too? I always considered it a vegetable. That's such a weird topic to debate, but like my brain has no other capacity for anything else. The other day, my 5-year-old daughter, she was making pizza with my 9-year-old. And anyway, they were together, they were making pizza, and in the middle of cracking an egg for the pizza dough, she goes, I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. And it was so funny to me because I don't know, like I feel like kids are so sweet and so innocent. They just think of like the most random things and they're just always like repeating the things that they hear, which I'm always like, oh, that's so cute. I think one thing that always sneaks up on me, even though I've been a mom for like a decade, is the fact that I'm a mom. I feel like it just happened and I was sleeping and it's just a dream. And I often think about just how fast life passes and our true purpose in life. You know, like Allah put us on this earth for literally 2 seconds worth of time. I always wondered, and I heard something recently from a scholar about how when a baby is born, one of the first things that as Muslims we do for that baby is read the adhan, the call to prayer, in that child's ear. When a person dies, for the janazah prayer, we never do the adhan or the call to prayer. We just go straight into the janazah prayer. And that's symbolic and it's so scary to think about, but also so profound because our life is so short and so fleeting that between the time that your adhan is read to you as a baby and your death is such a short span of time. Just like when you're in the masjid and you're praying any regular prayer, they do the adhan and the iqamah and then the prayer, and it's such a short period of time between that and that. And I just thought that like it gave me chills. Like I have chills right now just thinking about it. Anyway, let's finish assembling this avocado toast and let me go get the toast. So the thing is I always like to use sourdough bread as my primary form of toast and bread. I ran out, so I'm just using my kiddos. They love white bread like any other kid, so for lunches and stuff. So I'm just gonna use those. It's what I have. I do love my avocado toast, just a smidge spicy. This is the best sauce. The Chipotle Tabasco sauce on everything. Literally on everything. Okay, let's assemble this sucker. Now the question is, are you guys the type that smashes their avocado on their toast, or do you guys just leave it as slices? I prefer mine kind of like squished, especially when it's ripe, because it's just kind of easier to eat. It's not very aesthetic. That's okay. She's not the cutest, but she's gonna taste fire. We'll do the salmon. This is the Nova Atlantic salmon. I do like this one quite a bit. This was easy though. You peeled my butt. Maybe you should put my hands on the salmon or something. My daughters love smoked salmon. Some days for lunch, they'll just literally request, they'll be like, hey, can we just have like a smoked salmon, like a charcuterie board with like crackers and cheese? And that'll be like literally just their lunch or whatever.
And I like the smoked salmon. It's kind of expensive low-key, but 2 servings in each container and it's 11 grams, or the whole container is 220 calories and 22 grams of protein. Not bad for a little supplementary something, but it's definitely not going to be your primary form of protein for the day. A lot of the times I also like to do some boiled eggs with these, but honestly, I'm just not in the mood for eggs today, so I'm just going to stick with this. I have the everything but the bagel seasoning, which I love to throw on top. And then I'll go in with the chipotle Tabasco sauce. The best stuff in the world, like 100%. You can't go wrong with this combo. Okay, let me put this away and then I'll hand this over to my husband and then we will eat some breakfast. Okie dokie. Oh, look at this. Isn't that just looks so delicious? Bismillah. That feels so much better. I was really hungry. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna lay down on the couch for a bit, close my eyes, put a heating pad on, and see if that makes me feel better.